afternoon, hello, and welcome to Daytime Buffalo. I'm your host, Chelsea Lavelle. Well, it's officially spooky season, and Everhaunt Haunted House is opening its doors back up to bring more adrenaline to Angola. Joining me now to tell us all about their upcoming season is owner Kevin Donovan and lead scarer Christine. Thanks so much for coming in, you guys.
Thanks for having us.
And thanks for packing up your monsters and bringing them here. Okay, Kevin, I want you to tell us about Everhaunt and what sets it apart from other haunted house attractions in Western New York.
You know, for us, it was never about creating a bunch of haunted houses, which we love our haunted houses. They've won awards across the country and beyond. But for us, it's a one-of-a-kind Halloween experience. You know, we have escape rooms, we have midway games, we have a giant pumpkin spectacular with thousands of hand-carved pumpkins, and I mean, it really is a Halloween wonderland. So for us, and on top of that, our haunts are really unique in the way that there's a lot of simulations, there's a lot of there's so much tech that goes into it. So, but for us, yeah, mostly it's the one-of-a-kind Halloween experience.
Yes, that's true. I remember I went all the way to Angola my first year here at Channel 4 and just spent, you know, hours just getting terrorized, so that was fun. Let's talk about the themed houses that you have to offer this year.
Sure, we have our Rosewood County Asylum, with also it has the simulation inside of it called the Chambers, which is a one-of-a-kind testing experience where you get locked in electrotherapy. It's crazy.
Locked in electrotherapy.
Yeah. And then we also have added this year to the Rosewood County Asylum our new section called the Triage, which is incredible. It's a one-of-a-kind simulation again, where growing up, I never liked waiting in queue lines. Yeah. So we decided to get rid of our queue lines, and we created a triage that's a waiting room that dozens of effects are happening all around you, and CGI and simulations, and so that's with the Rosewood County Asylum. And then we have our Delaware Creek Estates, which again has more simulations with the storm, which is a crazy experience inside of it. And then we have our Delaware Creek Pumpkin Spectacular that I mentioned earlier. And then there's about 7 or 8 other attractions that are happening out. I'm sorry about these weirdos. But yeah, so there's a lot going on.
That's right. And you mentioned it, but tell us about those escape rooms.
Yeah, our escape rooms are great. One is based off of, and we're from the village of Angola. We love the village in Angola, but one of them is based off of Pigman Road, which is one of the most haunted legends in Western New York history. Oh my goodness. And then our new one, which is really cool, is called The Curse of the Mummy. And it is so, I don't want to give too much away. It's brand new. We've been working on it for years. It is incredible. It's really cool. So I'm excited for people to see it. Okay,
well, do you want to tell us, lead scarer, what you're most excited about?
I'm just excited to see, actually, like you said, we've got the new escape game coming in this season. I'm excited to see people's reaction to the triage area, the attention to detail and the immersive experience with it, literally right from the start. You're not standing and waiting anywhere. You get an opportunity to sit, and that experience starts in the haunt just from that part, as you know, just from there. So looking forward to that.
Let's talk about the unique horror stores and the Delaware Creek Horror Boutique.
Yeah, so it was funny when we made that name, somebody just threw out, do boutique with B-O-O, and I'm like, we're doing it. Yeah. But no, it's so cool. It's a one-of-a-kind horror shop, hundreds of unique horror items. It's almost like a mix, like if you were in New York City in like a boutique shop, it's a haunted house. It really is cool. There's haunted popcorn that you could buy that are different color kernels. There is haunted coffee all the way to kids' lunch boxes and kids' onesies and just, you know, all of our Everhaunt merch that we have so much of it. So it really is cool. We unveiled that at our special Friday the 13th event. People were crazy about it. It really is neat.
Well, you guys officially open tomorrow, correct?
Yes, you'll be there, right?
You know, I need a little bit of time. You guys know how I reacted after the last time I was at the haunted house. It took me a week to recover. But let's talk about the horror iconic series that you guys have every year.
Yeah, we love our horror icon series. We bring in big name celebrities into Western New York they come. Again, I'm sorry about them. But this year, in years past, we've had like Seth Gilliam from The Walking Dead come in. He was Father Gabriel. We've had, Robbie from the Goo Goo Dolls comes out and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But and this year we have Tyler Mane coming out, who was just in the new Deadpool movie as Sabretooth.
Oh, cool.
I don't want to give anything away, but he's great. He was also the Michael Myers in Rob Zombie's Halloween movies.
Wow.
He was in Troy, tons of things. We also have a bunch of people coming in from American Horror Story this year. So we try to bring in big names, and you can do meet and greets, but if you just come and want to meet them in the lobby, they're there hanging out. So it's just another part of the experience of meeting somebody cool that's been in the movie. So that's
Well, always a fun time for certain people at Everhaunt USA. Viewers, if you would like more information on their attractions and want to get tickets, you can visit everhaunt.com. Thanks again for coming in and scaring me on a Friday.